Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Morning, everybody. Morning, morning, morning. This is an early one. Morning, Scottish Blob. Morning, Sweden. The joys of team meetings. Wow, they're fun, huh? They are fun. Let's sort this cable out. This is Face the West live from many, many, many moons ago. When we were just little. Crossing the Minch. So what's everybody up to? What are you all doing? Doing anything fun? So yesterday, I was mixing Heron Valley, and I mixed the sets. And I listened to them in my car. I listened to them on my phone, just with the phone speaker. And then I listened to them on my TV for a wee bit. I'm at work, but currently shopping for my own car parts. There you go. It's a gateway drug, isn't it? Before you know it, you're ordering car parts. Your car isn't even your car anymore. And it's worth less than when you started. Unless it's repairing rather than modifying, I suppose. Then that's a good idea. So yeah, did a lot of work on the tune sets yesterday. Alright, have a nice name. Marnin, Darren. Marnin. So these audio tracks are done. I went through them again today after taking notes yesterday, after listening to them, and this morning I listened to them on the way in. And it's amazing what you don't hear when you're in it, and then when you take a break and listen to it and you're like, oh, that needs fixed, Wayne's doing a Gaelic test and I'm not sufficient, so having a cuppa. Oh, stand down, Abigail. Stand down. Let the real teachers teach now. Go have a cup of tea with 2 molecules of oat milk. If I'm guessing correctly. Yeah, good name. I knew Darren would like it. So I'm uploading Georgie's video. I forgot to do it yesterday. So that people can add stuff onto it. Make a Wii Studio Records chat collaboration with anyone that wants to be involved. So that'll be up and I'll put it on my Discord as soon as it's up. 4 minutes left for the upload. But at the moment I was just doing the tweaks on the tune sets that we did. Some of them needed slight EQ things. Some of them needed little fixes on the reverb. I went a bit heavy-handed yesterday. I was going crazy with the reverb, so needed to sort that out once I got out of the room. Hello, Douglas Jumper. Thank you for the like. And volume automation. That's a big thing to get sorted. That's a huge thing. So taking time to get that right and really getting a balance. And automating it through the thing as well, because there'd be some times when Abigail would do a long bit on the fiddle and the whistle would take over the tune. But when you do a long thing with 2 strings and the fiddle gets louder and the tune gets lost. So you'd bring that down slightly. Oh, Doogie's jumper. Dougal's jumper. Doogie's jumper. Dougal's jumper. Thank you. It's really far away, that screen. And that is little text. That is my excuse. That is the hill I will die on. As in that jumper belongs to Doogie. Doogie Dougal. Welcome to Wii Studio Records Twitch stream where I will mispronounce everything. It's a given. So, let's listen to a couple. Let's do that. See how they are now. Let's close iTunes first. Let's fly through a couple and see what you think. Isn't that a good idea? Because I didn't actually re-listen to them on my headphones, which would have been a good idea. So let's do that. And then they'll be ready to put onto the other computer where I can start the video editing. Okay. Sort by created. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what's everyone's crack? What did you all get up to last night? Anything fun? Remove all. Pull in. Okay, so this isn't in the order that they're going to be. In fact, I don't even know what the order they're going to be is. My dog has stolen my bed. Well. I blame the parents. I got on my push bike for the first time in years. Nice. Well done. How far did you go? I started watching Umbrella Academy. Have you ever watched it? Is this your first time? I love the Umbrella Academy. In fact, that's one of the main reasons I grew my hair, I think. This sounds good to me so far. How does this sound on whatever you're listening to? Never seen it before. Oh man. Okay, so season 1 is pretty good. Season 2 is amazing. It's one of my favorite shows after season 2. Umbrella Academy. Morning, Lewis. What are you up to today? Working on any music today? So we're just listening through the tweaks I did this morning. I decided to do the tweaks not on stream so I could have it through the monitors. Because you miss some stuff with headphones. And I think the hardest thing with headphones, apart from the very top end and the very low end, is it's hard to do the basic stuff. It's hard to get the levels correct, like the volumes between the lead instruments and the chord instruments. It's difficult. You're always second guessing yourself, like, will this translate to other systems? And the monitors that are here, I know that they will translate, because everything I've done and sounds good here works on other things, because the room is tuned. It's not perfect, but I know where the slight faults in the room are, so I can check that by doing silly stuff like sticking my head under the table, standing over there. So one of the main things I'm doing just now is the tones have been chosen. I like the EQs, I like the compression, I like every instrument as it is. So for the last pass, I'm making sure that you can hear the bass. And everyone's got a space that's doesn't make you uncomfortable to try and hear it. Listening on MacBook speaker sounds fine to me. Thanks, Kyle boy. So I'm hearing the piano. I'm making sure I can hear the guitar hidden with it to give it kind of like that string brightness. All the hits are there in the drums. All the drums are there. Kick, kick, kick. One speaker saying good. Nice. The pipes and the fiddle are blending and they're not clashing. That's important. You should be able to think of which instrument you want to hear, and you should be able to identify it, even if they're playing the same thing as something else. But at the same time, you don't want them to be fighting. You want them to like find each other's gaps. So that's like the low end of the piano, the kick drum and the bass all need to fit nicely. Not overpower the bass notes. The right hand of the piano needs to fit with the guitar. And of course the two lead instruments need to sit pretty. There's points where the backing plays harder, but the lead instruments can't play harder really. The fiddle can a wee bit, but the pipes can't. The pipes are stuck at the pipes volume. So if everything else is building up, sometimes you need to give the pipes a little bit of a raise so it doesn't get lost. And then when it starts getting flooded by the other instruments, it starts feeling uncomfortable. You want it to sing, you want it to be beautiful, you want all these instruments to have their own life and just kind of be pleasant to listen to. Not much. Chilled out week. A way to put this through the monitor sounds great. Thanks, Lewis. I'd love any suggestions, please. And I'm always keeping in mind that this isn't an album track. This is hello Jane, morning. Yeah, this isn't an album track. This is for a video. This is a live video, so not to over repair, not to overproduce. This needs to sound natural when you're watching it. As DJ Bad Boy said himself, tunes are nice and the bass is thumping. Fab. Thanks. Cool. Good start. Next one's called Anna's. Again, you can identify the fiddle strings. There's a nice thing that happens when you got one loud thing and one quiet thing in a room. The pipes are bouncing off more of the walls and going into other people's microphones, like the guitar and the fiddle, which gives the pipes more space, and then the fiddle can be tighter, and then you can blend these two things to make it nice. Honk. Good morning. Is the stamp collection fan stream? I have second class stamp. Is it a large stamp? Because I can use that for CD delivery. Or is it a vintage one? Hey, I've got gaming stamps I got at Christmas, just by accident. They're Elite, remember that game? And Pac-Man, I think. I don't want to use them. I send out vouchers for the studio, and there's like a little pack of them, and I put stamps like in the pack where you've got like the card and you've got the envelope. I don't want to send these stamps out. I'm so happy with this. Sounds good. This is going to look great, this video. It's red. I have collector's edition Pink Floyd stamps in my home studio. It's gig week for me, so putting a set list together and practicing it. Oh, nice. Solo, isn't it? That's a bit less stressful for practicing, but it's a bit more stressful for the actual gig. Evil minor tune. Oh, guys, I've just had an idea. A Gaelic Rammstein cover band, and we just change all of the German to Gaelic, right? And we call it Ramstein. There you go. I'm just about to delete this Twitch channel and go to that. Just me, a zip wire, and a paddling pool. And Lanther will never have seen the likes. Are you playing music or are you just doing stunts? You know what Mike will be like? Mike will be like, yeah, paddling pool, no bother, Sean, no bother. Zip wire, yeah, I'm sure we can sort that out. No worries, leave it to me. That wasn't bad. Okay, here's press for time. More honks. Honky boy. I'm so happy with this. The little tweaks I made were... I wasn't happy last night. I was at home going, why did I do that? Or why didn't I do that? So this is fitting well now. Oh, 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. What's the tune sounding like? Any others? You don't know any Rammstein? Sean, Rammstein are legit an amazing band. Good morning, Fiona username. I gotta watch. Hear that snare. Sorry. So that'll be fun. Dad, are you still there? You get reverb there on that snare. Goes back to normal. It's fine. Man, I'm so happy with this. So this one was near the end, Mr. McLean. Oh, here it comes. Pipes and fiddle are blending. What Abigail doesn't get enough credit for, but she will, is, I think I've said this to them before, playing with pipes is difficult. You've got to have your ornamentation and everything perfect and spot on. And really listen to the pipes, because they don't play the tune the way a fiddle would play the tune. You have to play totally different. That's what I think. And it just locks in. And that makes all the difference. Thanks for the like, Captain. Abigail's not playing now, she's doing the long strings. That's a cracking set. If I don't say so myself. Okay, Banana Bees. I'm listening to all this on Winamp, by the way. If you want a good tune player, that's the one. Still the king. So this one was difficult to blend the pipes and the instruments. If you make it too loud, too forceful, kills the vibe. But if you don't, it's too quiet. So there's a real balance for this kind of vibe. That Nana Mackay. And then you're automating the fiddle to the what do you call it? To the whistle, because Abigail's taking the reins there in the fiddle, so that was lower down and then it comes up, and the long notes and the whistle come down, because otherwise the long notes will be distracting. There you go, have something to watch while we listen. There's another balance thing. The low notes on the fiddle, you want to hear them all. They're all very nice. But you can't have them overpowering because they wouldn't be overpowering to pipes, especially when you can see the video. So it's a real balancing act going on there. Listen to them hi-hats, Kyle. Someone's having fun. The bass of this one. Flashback to Windows Media Player. Yeah, boy, that's the vibe. Really happy with this mix now. This one's going to be so fun live. This one's going to be an absolute right live. I've got like a real organ going on there. Ba, 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 ba. Something else. This is really the first time I've heard them with drums, this project, and it's just heaven. It just means we can really go for it, you know. Nice. This is cool. Don't often hear a tune on a flute with a double bass backing. And then here we go, here we go! Nice one, Keith. Makes sense, great in the monitors. The Mac doesn't do it justice. Great low mid detail too. Oh, thank you, Lewis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Hear the bow and the double bass now. That's cool. It's gonna look cool in video. It's so hard to remember all these changes. Keeping it really interesting, keeping it really busy. Lots of variations. On you go, Nick, on the guitar. Darren on the snare. I have no idea how you've done the majority of mixing on headphones. Absolute torture getting levels, yeah. Actually, it's been quite liberating. It really refreshes your ears when you go onto monitors. So the decisions you make when you take the headphones off get you there so much quicker than if you'd listened to the monitors the whole time, I think. Plus, these are fantastic headphones. Like, I'm not gonna lie, these are the best headphones I've ever had. The open back, I think that makes a big difference. These are the Sennheiser HD 600s. But they do have flaws. And just like mixing with any system, as long as you're well aware of the flaws, you can mix around it or be aware of it, you know. But yeah, levels is hard. But because levels is hard, I listened to it in a different system, and that was really obvious fixes, you know, once I got back to the studio. But it's been a nice challenge using the headphones. How was your gigging weekend? Sean, it was amazing, dude. It was so good. Just so good to be away. So good to hang out with friends in person. It was tough though. It was tough having to play for the first time and Portals just crashed. Didn't even do anything. Wasn't even touching it. Unbelievable. Great. Hello, Homa63. Yes, doing fine. How are you doing? That frog. Just listening back to some mixes I finished this morning. Not too bad. Lovely. How was your weekend? Or how's your week going? So again, the stuff I'm listening to is, does that fiddle seem too quiet once the whistle goes out? Or the flute? Nah, it's fine. And then cool. I think Gunther has been googling how to put an F1 car into the harbour, mate. We had a long one with a holiday on Thursday. Interesting. Did you make good use of it? Mine was good. I was really busy. I was on the mainland playing gigs. Well, the weekend before actually, and then last week I was we were over at another studio, Black Bay, and that's where we recorded this. We've taken the this is what our music looks like, Abigail. Germany has some holidays. We did a few strolls. picture on my Facebook wall. Cool. Now it's April weather in May, no fun. Yeah, same here. Same here, waiting for summer to arrive. But up here, with summer comes midgies. Everyone forgets about them every year. And they're like, can't wait for summer, can't wait for summer. And then everyone inside, there's midgies. Nice. Lockburn. This is me getting my funk on. You like it? Midgies have arrived at our place. Oh boy. Yeah, it's about the time. Still too cold up here, I think. Careful what you wish for. You and Sam I am want to watch me on Sunday since we are allowed. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. What? Absolutely. Oh mate, that is a plan. I can't believe we can do that. F1 on the go. Thanks for the like, Calmian. Yeah, save me SC. Sean, bye. Midges in the playground today. Oh, typical. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy one of these midgie nets for your head before they sell out. Every year I go to buy one, and when I walk in, and the people behind the counter are like, "You want one of them? You want a midgie net for your head, and you're trying to buy one in July? Ah! They've been sold out for months, mate." So I might buy one now. Woo! We're a cool band! We're a cool band now. That's hip. Is a hippopotamus a hippopotamus? Or a really cool apotamus? This is great. How good does this sound, Abigail? So I was always on the cusp of not using that organ. It's kind of like a thing of, if I'm really comfortable, the organ comes out. If not, I don't. It's not something I would ever use in Face the West, but it really works with this, I think. Nachos and hot dogs at Formula One. I'll get the drinks. Let me know what your drink is, man. Oh, I think that's it. That's it, guys. So let's reopen Pro Tools because it crashed. Of course it crashed. Now, Callum has always made us low-key cool. Yeah, well, he's brought us up from the depths. But I'm not sure we ever went through past the threshold of cool. I'm definitely not cool. I've gone through the 7 stages of grief with my coolness, and I'm sitting quite comfortably at acceptance. I have been for a while. Join me, it's fun. Do 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 do. Open up the Pro Tools. My mate Willie Campbell is asking me about plugins. Like, mate, don't talk to me about plugins. You will be skint. He's doing a lot of mixing and producing at home, Willie Campbell, and it's sounding fabulous. But I think he wants like virtual instruments. So yeah, that's a deep dark hole of throwing the money in when you get started. Might just buy him a keyboard. One of them in the corner, you can borrow that. Just buy one keyboard, call it a day. It's got everything you need on it. It's got drums, it's got strings, it's got pianos, it's got everything you need. One keyboard. If it doesn't sound good, put distortion on it. Load up. Look at you sitting there watching this screen, man. So my Streamlabs just disappeared and then came back on. So if I go away, I promise I'll be straight back on once I reload. Come on, Pro Tools. You can do this. So I'll leave this on the background while it's loading. It seems to be stuck on initializing audio engine for some reason. Right with you peeps. IT technician Keith Morrison working here. Just to get Pro Tools loaded. Okay. Getting there. Doing a lot of end tasks. That's your work. I think I'm finding that Chrome is using more resources than it ever has. Anyone else feeling that? And it doesn't feel that fast anymore. I'm thinking of moving to something else. What's everyone using to stream these days? Anyone using Edge, the Microsoft one? I used to use Opera, but it kind of fell behind with some websites and stuff that I couldn't use on it. Which is a bit of a pain. I think that was before Chrome came. I've kind of been sitting pretty on Chrome. There you go, that opened up other now. Just saying to Willie, I'm streaming just now. Good for big plug-in chat later. There we go. No glitches with Chrome. Just uses so much RAM. Like if you open up some pages and look, like I have lots of RAM and CPU power, but like I think that might have something to do with this not playing game. Anyway, here we are. Okay, so I've resaved this as Heron Valley Black Bay video mix songs. So we can start doing the songs. And it starts here. So this will be kind of close, but I've mixed this for the tune sets where we're giving it stacks, and that's not the case here. So I can hide this Abigail Fiddle one because it's always going to be in our voice channel. We need to keep our chat. Keep the guitar. I think we're good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close these. Let's see, we've got to choose one here. So we get rid of that. There's one where he's using the DI, but there's one where he's using electric bass, but the rest are upright or not there at all. So we'll do that, get rid of them, and then what I can do is I can just close this to get the volumes. Same with that one. That way, you know, we're nice and neat, and then we can automate the volume of the whole folder. This is quite good, apart from the voice. Okay.
The hills and the glens, their bonnet simple lads, I true to the end, the lads of our beard among heather. Our warrior silks, your satins and shawls, your soirees, your perties, and your elegant balls. For a dance in the barn is worth 10 in the hall. The lads of our beard among heather.
Doesn't sound bad already. Quite impressed. Now, the thing with mixing in a live situation like this is you can't go heavy with compression like you might want to, because it raises the volume of all the other instruments bleeding into that mic. So, like this R comp I love, but I might not be able to use it as much as I want because the whistle and drums and everything might get too loud.
Outside and gaze at the splendour and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have been built on the banks of the Clyde by the lads of our beard among heather. Our warrior silks, your satins and shawls, your soirees, your perties, and your elegant balls. For a dance in the barn,
well, I think I'm
10 in the hall with the lads of our beard among heather.
There's one tone I'm not liking. I think it's mostly because of the mic positioning of the room or my headphones. But this is really cool plugin. This is a EQ, but a special one, Pro Q3 Fab Filter. Highly recommend it. Now, what I'm going to use this for is I'm going to find that tone I don't like by holding my mouse here, and it should pop up.
All be your silks, your satins and shawls, your swaris, your perties, and your
There we go.
elegant balls. But a dance in the bar
Perfect.
is worth 10 in the hall with the lads of our beard among heather.
I'm going to take away the super low stuff because she won't need that for her voice.
Shawls, your swaris, your perties, and your elegant balls. But a dance in the barn is worth 10 in the hall with the lads of our beard among heather.
That sounds nice.
When the queen needs some soldiers, she kens where to send to the mountains and valleys.
Wow, this is surprisingly good straight away. Let's see how it starts.
This is Lads Among the Heather.
Oh, that's an intro. Have I got to separate that stuff? Doesn't it come straight in? Okay, let's bounce that. Is that loud enough?
This is Lads Among the Heather.
Yeah, pretty much. Intro, lads. Lads, 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 lads. Then what I'm going to do is go to all. I'm just going to cut everything. Just give it a wee break.
Among the Heather.
Nice and clean.
Come, boy, young lassies, what have you been?
Okay, so now we need to balance
I can tell by your ring.
the guitar here.
In all the wide world, you'll ne'er find a friend like the lads of our beard among heather. I'll woe be your silks, your satins and shawls, your swaris, your perties, and your elegant balls. For a dance in the barn is worth 10 in the hall with the lads of our beard among heather.
I think my piano's a bit too low.
Tack a walk in your cities, broad buildings outside, and gaze at the splendour and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have been built.
So I've got a nice little piano, but it's here underneath.
I'll woe be your
But they're a bit hidden, so
Tack a walk in your cities, broad buildings outside, and gaze at the splendour and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have been built on the banks of
put it up a bit. I've got to make sure that this loud part here of the piano at the end isn't overpowering in a minute.
I'll woe be your silks, your satins and shawls, your swaris, your perties.
So there we go. So you'll hear it coming in there.
Where have you been? Say sleepy and drowsy, I can tell by your ring. In all the wide world, you'll ne'er find a friend like the lads of our beard among heather. I'll woe be your silks, your satins and shawls, your swaris, your perties,
There you
and
go,
your
blending.
elegant balls. For a dance in
A
the
tiny
barn
bit more.
is worth 10 in the hall with the lads of our beard among heather. Tack a walk in your cities, broad buildings outside, and gaze at the splendour and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have been
Oh, I missed a chord there.
banks of the Clyde by the lads of our beard among heather. I'll woe be your silks, your satins and shawls, your swaris, your perties, and your elegant balls. For a dance in the barn is worth 10 in the hall with the lads of our beard among heather. When the queen needs some soldiers, she kens where to send to the mountains and valleys, the hills and the glens. The bonnet simple lads, I true to the end, the lads of our beard among heather.
So I gotta find that chord.
Walk in your cities,
Right at the beginning.
broad buildings outside, for a dance in the barn. When the queen
1,
needs some soldiers, she kens
3,
where to send
4,
to the mountains and valleys, the hills and the glens. Their bonnets
There we go. Now I'm playing it a bit harder, so
splendor and the wonder with
might have to pull the volume down just to blend it a wee bit. Let's see if that works.
cities, broad buildings outside, and gaze at the splendor and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have
Yeah, that'd be good if it was in time.
and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have
There we go. Split the difference.
splendor and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have
There we go. It's in time. It's crossfade.
the splendor and the wonder with pride. Fine ships have been built on the banks of the Clyde.
There we go.
Where the lads are reared among hills.
So let's listen for volumes. Piano's fine. Feel like I can hear it. Guitar. I'm gonna take a. So for the tunes, I boosted the whistle / flute channel in the mids quite drastically to help it cut through, but we don't need that with the song, so I'm going to pull that back a bit just to make it a bit smoother with the voice. Just so it doesn't take such a front position. Supporting role, you know, rather than a main one. Also, I might just put more reverb on that whole whistle channel. And then pull down the volume to compensate. And then there's a fiddle whistle. Yay! This is nice. Classy.
Now England can boast her sweet scented rose, and Ireland can boast of the shamrock she grows. But give me a
Lovely.
land where the clear water flows, and the mountains all covered with heather. Ah, warrior silks, our satins and shawls, our saris, your petties, and your elegant balls. What a dancing
There you go. I said earlier to make sure that my piano doesn't go nuts at the end, and it did. So let's pull the volume down to that a wee bit. The whistle's a wee bit too loud for that last bit, I think. Just going to pull the volume down on that, just a tiny bit. And we've got to go back through and check the drums, because I've not really been focusing on that. Might find a bit of magic there. Okay, this guitar needs to go up for the end. What's everyone thinking? Do you like this song? Indeed, Mr. Brown, indeed. Nice. Okay, let's fade that out. Let's check the drums. So there's lots of side stick action here.
Take a walk in your cities, broad buildings outside.
I think I'm going to pull up some reverb. Like long reverb on that overhead. I think that would make a big difference.
Dance in the barn is worth 10 in the hall with the lads apart reared among heather.
Back in 10 minutes, peeps. Great song, cool. So I might take the kick down tiny bit.
Your silks, your satins and shawls, your sweaties, your perties, and your elegant balls. What a dance in
And then put the whole drums up.
It's worth 10 in the hall with the lads apart reared among heather.
There we go. Loads of like nice cymbal action we weren't hearing. Gives more life to that side stick. Gives it a bit. There we go. That's so much nicer. So with the kick, there's a lot of stuff going on in the kick, like compression and stuff to keep every kick kind of like a hard kick. That's not what we want just now. We want it blending and chill. That's why I pulled the kick down and I pulled the whole kit up. And I'm going to put more reverb on just the snare mic as well. Just help it blend. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. Sounds good to me. Let's check the start. Cool. So I'm just going to click Alt and just do a tiny wee crossfade. Let's check Abigail's voice volume when it comes in.
Come, boy, you young lassies, what have you been? So sleepy and drowsy, you can tell by your eating in all the wide world.
Lovely. Okay, done. That's first song in the bag, everybody. First song in the bag. Yes. Good start. Good start. And now we can use that balance to speed up the rest of the songs. That was kind of the hard one, actually, to be honest. The others will be easier because we can go from that mix rather than having to go from a mix of the instrumentals. That came together a lot quicker than I was fearing it would. Good days. Do 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 do. Okay, this is just bouncing. So has anything changed for anyone this week since yesterday? Has your like work changed or your life changed? Been able to see anyone that you weren't able to see before? Oh, I've got to go see my sister. Oops. So here's the next one. Let's see how close it is.
And on this soul with stories to tell. Humble, but like a rock sinking down. Oh, the water is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above. But keeps his head above. A boat that takes on water never goes down. With a heart solid gold, heavy but good. Gold.
Okay, this needs a bit more work.
With a heart solid gold, heavy but good. Goes to live boldly. Even when there's someone else that's breaking. Oh, the water is
Drums are a bit too loud altogether, I think. Maybe not. Maybe just everyone else needs sorted.
A boat that takes on water but never goes down. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good. Gold. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good. Times get hard, life's bigger than that. Take a breath, the year is sweet at last. Oh, the water is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above.
Where's the bass? What are you up to,
But
bass?
keeps his head above.
Upright. Okay, needs a bit welly.
Water, but never goes down.
It's getting better.
With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good.
Solos.
Heart of solid gold, heavy but good.
Let's put Abigail's vocal up to the whole thing.
Solid gold, heavy but good. Takes on water, but
Okay,
never
so
goes down.
just giving everyone the volume they need for each of their little solos.
But never goes down. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good. Gold. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but
Okay, Al comes back in there. Everyone's talking in these solos. It's nice.
takes on
And we got to ramp up before that hit.
takes on water, but never goes down. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good. Gold. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good.
Oh, nice. Okay. I think I just need to find out the snare. Just because it's brushes.
Family's love. What good
Drum sound fine there, but
gold, heavy but good. Gold.
it's just bleeding the other mics. We'll just settle for it.
Goes down. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good.
Just lots of drums and Abigail's.
Ooh, ooh. buried at last. Oh, the water is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above. But keeps his head above. A boat that takes on water but never goes down. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good. Gold. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good.
Solos, piano, whistle, fiddle.
Takes on water but never goes down. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good. Gold. Ooh, ooh. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good.
Cool. Okay. Don't think that one needs anything else. Another one in the bag. I don't think this one gets introduced. Unless it does at the beginning here. Let's check. It does not. Oh, gotta check the intro, the piano with the singing. Let's see.
And on this soul with stories to tell. Humble, but like a rock sinking down. Oh, the water is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above. But keeps his head above. A boat that takes on water but never goes down. With a heart of solid gold, heavy but good. Gold.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is there's a tiny bit of out of tuneness, which is not normal. So we're gonna fix just that wee bit there. Can't wait for the CD. Nice. So I've duplicated the channel, just that one channel hopefully, and then I'm going to split here. So the intro we're going to tune. Just this bit here. And we're not going to change anything else. Just sort out these little notes. Nothing else needs done. Thanks, Weaving Boy. So transfer. Let's play it through. So we're burning this into Melodyne, so we can fix the note. Just the intro. Just like mixing with headphones, it's hard to sing with headphones as well, or in-ears, as Abigail had. Something about having spatial awareness that. Okay, there we go. So here's our notes.
Stories to tell. Humble, but like a rock sinking down, sinking down. Oh, the water.
So I'm just making these squiggly lines go in this white and grey lines.
The water is waiting.
Could you hear that?
Oh, the water is waiting upon his shore.
My belly is growling.
Water is waiting upon his shoulders, but keeps his shoulders, but keeps his head above.
So that's a tricky bit. We'll check that in.
But keeps his head but keeps his head above.
Don't really need to do much in that one, but this one.
Head above.
So we're gonna. That was kind of like a fade, but what we kind of need is like steps. So let's see what we can do. Nothing worse than Melodyne's zoom function. No idea how to use it. It's not normal anyway. Okay.
Head above.
Starts a bit high.
Head above. Head above.
My belly's still rumbling.
Head above.
So let's see if we can speed this down here.
Head above.
It's getting better.
Head above.
Okay, let's try that.
And on this soul with stories to tell. Humble, but like a rock sinking down. Oh, the water is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above.
Nope.
But keeps his head above. But keeps his head above.
Let's have another try.
And on this soul with stories to down upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above.
Right, let's start again. Restore original.
Above.
That might work actually.
Above.
That's better.
There is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above. But keeps his head above. A boat that takes on water never goes. Water is weight upon, but keeps his head above.
Oh,
But keeps his
we're gonna grab that one. We'll just replace. So put that back. We don't need this. We did 2 takes and the first take was much better.
but keep
And because there's nothing else,
down. Oh, the water is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above.
all right, cool. So the bass mic is on, so you can hear it through that, and the whistle mic is on, you can hear it through that. But we don't need to. And I don't think the guitar's playing yet, so we can get rid of that mics. Them mics.
Head above.
There we go. Perfect intro. Glad we did 2 takes of that one.
And on this soul with stories to tell. Humble, but like a rock sinking down. Oh, the water is weight upon his shoulders, but keeps his head above. But keeps his head above.
Nah, nice.
A boat that takes on water
Here we go.
never goes down. With a heart solid gold, heavy bucket. Oh, oh, oh. With a heart solid gold, heavy bucket. Goes to live boat.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's export that one. Nice. So I think there's only a couple left. do, do, do. Radio. Okay, we got true intro. Who's
Okay, I'll just speak.
speak up again?
This next one is a new song of ours, one that I wrote, and it's called True.
There you go. Now you know. So let's bounce that. Intro true. Now let's listen to it. See if it's any close to the other one.
To the woods we can run, to the road we will go. Quickly as rocks come billowing down, my darling, I know. Your shoes will walk the miles.
Give it stacks down, boy. Put reverb in the whistle. Then a fly in the back. Let's check that. Transition. Bit more volume for this. That's cool. Abigail pick up and up the fiddle. Okay, so we needed a little bit of automation for the vocals. Let's check the beginning again. That's okay there. So what happens there? Who's in charge for this middle bit? I might bring the piano up a wee bit. Bit more fiddle for that, I think. so much drums coming through that vocal mic. That's what I'm fighting with. Still okay though. Cool. Lovely. We will go with that. Let's check the intro again before we export. Hey, new follow. Thank you, James. Please say hello. That slap from the kick going in the vocal mic. Makes it a bit metal, but hey ho. So I've lowered the kick a wee bit. Maybe I should bring it back in for when. Oops. Thank you, Pro Tools. Split the difference, I think. I see you. I might put more reverb on Abigail's voice for this one to help it blend. It's hard to tell with headphones on. I'll come back around once I've exported it and make notes. I'm happy with that one. Let's export our true. Nice. We're getting there. We are getting there. Once this one's exported, I think we have one more, two more. The last one is my favorite. Just really like nice and country. And I was saying yesterday, it makes me transcend. Like it makes me, oops, it makes me like disappear. Like I'm not playing the piano anymore. I'm not in that room anymore. It's weird. Oh, there's like 3 more. Okay, we got. I'll give you a wee. I'm gonna go for my lunch now. Stop the stream, but I'm gonna give you a wee blast before. That's the one I love. Time's starting to give away. Yeah, it's a lovely song. Once it's mixed. So there's 3 more to do. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for my lunch. I won't make you guys watch me eat. But it's been an absolute pleasure. And I'm going to start editing the video this afternoon, and I can't stream that because it's on the other machine. I'm just a bit annoying. But maybe it's nice that you don't see everything. Maybe it's nice that you got a wee bit of a surprise at the end. But I hope everybody has a lovely day. Have a lovely lunchtime. Hey, Alex, what's the crack? How you doing? Thanks for following. Just in time for me to leave. Just in time. Hope you have a nice lunch, Alex. And everybody else. I will be back on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thank you, Homa. Have a good one. Sorry, Sweden, I'm out of here. Go back to work. Go for lunch. Sending good, dude. Thank you, Alex. I got your email, pal. I'll pop you one back this afternoon and take it. Everyone leaves. Sweden's back. Yeah, nice one, Lewis. Thanks for hanging around and having me on in the background, guys. It's inspiring to have people hang with you while you work, and I hope it's fun for you. That's what it is for me. I hope I'm not a charity case. All right, everyone. I love you.